Hi, I'm Allie. I'm one of the main characters in Barry Hoffman's recent novel, Blood Sacrifice, the first segment in this online 4D story, The Philly Grind. I'm not only one of the characters, but I'm going to be your personal connection to this story on the internet and through email. Got a problem with that? I didn't think so. So what the hell is a 4D story? I hadn't the foggiest, but I'm told a 4D story is a unique approach to telling a story that extends onto the web in an interactive way. Was I confused? I sure as hell was, but now I understand it a bit more. So by sharing the story across the web, it can evolve in ways restricted by the written page or even the movies, so you can experience it in a deeper way. And since our journey is one of personal growth and empowerment, it makes sense to provide you with an experience that further enhances the novels using a 4D story. But in partnership with the Friendship Pod Network, we don't stop there. Sorry, but you've got no choice. I'm the one in charge here. I got a bad feeling about what's going down here. The Philly Grind presents Prologue, The Drive Along the Road. She smiled at him, and his heart froze. They'd been driving aimlessly, as they often did, windows down, though it was a chilly March evening. Thomas drove a bit too fast for Lincoln's Drive's hairpin turns, but both he and Yvette savored the wind whipping their faces. In 10-15 minutes tops, they'd be at his snug townhouse in Center City, Philadelphia, making love under the latest portrait he'd painted of her. The portrait, like all of his art, hadn't quite captured the complexities and subtle nuances of his fiancée. Like an elusive butterfly, her essence, which he aspired to comprehend and bring to life, was still beyond his grasp. His constant failures gnawed at him, yet he refused to be deterred. He would do far better. She had reawakened the passion within him that had lain dormant for so long. Until he'd found her, he had given up all hope of rendering life itself onto canvas. It had been his obsession at one time, but while technically proficient, there was something lacking within him, or something within holding him back. His every effort ended in frustration. Tonight, they'd make love. Then while she slept, he would paint her again, and this time it would be better than the last. That butterfly just beyond his grasp for as long as he'd been painting didn't seem as elusive now that he had Yvette. She had ever so slowly opened herself up to him, telling him only so much at one time, possibly out of fear of rejection, derision, or pity. He had captured both her torment and dogged determination in his art, but it wasn't until they'd made love that he truly understood her many contradictions. You are listening to the Philly Grind production. How can so much pain lead to so much progress? Discover the grit and grind of personal growth in a world where everything is against you. Find out now. Visit thephillygrind.net.